What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're just going to be talking about a game that I really like. That when people ask me what is my most favorite game or most favorite TV show I can answer like right off the bat. Most of the time I'll say Dragon Ball Z because Dragon Ball Z I've been with the most, but Naruto still has I think a place in my heart because Naruto and Dragon Ball I watched around the same time. Dragon Ball I just didn't really grow out too much, or Naruto, but at the same time Dragon Ball I played a lot. Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle. I have a lot of Dragon Ball games and I play all the Dragon Ball games except for the old ones, which I want to play, but I didn't get to play like games like really old. I played like Rage and Blast 2, I'm pretty sure, and I remember that game pretty good. But other than that, like the best game, I can't really say. Best game for me, I actually it took me a while to think about this, but when I really think about it, Ni no Kuni was one of the games that I got acquainted with YouTube in its entirety. I think that was the first time I actually sat down and watched somebody go through a series. Vintage Beef, when he did the playthrough, he's not the biggest of YouTubers, but I think he did a great job of doing Ni no Kuni too. No, Ni no Kuni, sorry. Ni no Kuni was a great game. It's one of those games I could just tell. I haven't played the original Ni no Kuni, but it's one of those games when you look at it, it's great, but when you play it, it's even better because you actually get to see it firsthand. But talking about that, there was some news talking about Ni no Kuni remastered. There were some leaks because everything gets leaked nowadays, even though probably it's not real, it's on purpose sometimes, I know. But other than that, there were some leaks. I didn't know about the leaks. Ni no Kuni been leaked, but there's now an announcement for the Switch. Now, if you ask me what I want to play on, I think I want on a PlayStation 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if I got on the Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo Switch I can take everywhere and I know I'm going to play it all the time. It's one of those games it doesn't really have an after story, if I remember, but it has one of those places that you if you sat down, you actually play it, but it would be mostly I think side quests. I haven't looked at the after story, but I know the story. It's long because I know that Ni no Kuni 2 was a good game, but Ni no Kuni, the original, was better. If you ask me what was the best game, Ni no Kuni. But if you ask me my second best game, it'd probably be a mobile game like Dokkan Battle, because I played the heck out of it. Had it for coming up about 3 years, so that's a place in my heart too. But Ni no Kuni 2 was good, but it was not better than its predecessor, because Ni no Kuni 2 did what sometimes I like, but sometimes I don't like. It's a JRPG, which I like. I like that part of it. It's a little more hands-on than the original Ni no Kuni. But what made Ni no Kuni better than its second part is that, first of all, it was not world in Ni no Kuni 2. It's mostly character development and also building of a new country, then going around and seeing new places. It was seeing a lot of places, but if you remember, the original did the same but better, because these places beforehand were not right, because when Ivan's in there, it's years past, but the only problem with them is that a power is taking over them, or they became tyrants a little bit. so it's not that big of a deal. But if you remember, in the water village, they talked about a problem where they keep on reoccurring the same time, and I think, I don't know for sure because I'm gonna play the new one, but this is based on what I saw in the playthrough. It has to do with the first game, and the first game just shows like the problem's still there, even though the main character, what was his name? I cannot remember. I think his name was Isaac, but I cannot remember. I don't think it's Isaac though. But he was just a good character overall. And then when you think about it, it was the main sinner was not the person who came from another world. It was the person who was in that world. So I thought it was more, you could say the isekai going to another world was kind of done over, but back then it was kind of new. Like seeing this kid getting transported to a new world. It was around the same time Sword Art was, like 2 years before Sword Art, I think, came out, and isekai started blowing up afterwards. Like I say 2008, 2010, or 2012, I think Sword Art came on. I don't know, but that was like new. And this game, I would just say, just really was good. I'm just rambling, but I just love this game. Right when I saw the remaster is being made, I was like, I have to buy. I do not care. I will pre-order or buy the collector's edition. I do not care. This game, if I do buy the collector's edition, you best to know I am buying and putting on a video on the channel. Just letting you know. But other than that, Ni no Kuni 1, or Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, was a pretty good game. And also, I know I said the character development was mostly centered on the characters in 2, but it was really, I'd say, the characters were more. Now, I like my boy Evan and what's the other guys? Roland. But they were just 2 characters. They had the most character development out of the whole team. But I like to say, you think about the first one, everybody was important. Like, you could say they had 2 other people with Roland and Ivan, but they really didn't have character arcs, or just character really cool. When we see Ni no Kuni, they have a girl character, they have the main character, they have the gun character, and I'm pretty sure they have another character. I cannot remember him right now. Or they have 3. I think they have a 4th member, but I cannot be sure. But no, they have a 4th member. I think it's another girl. And they just made up a good team, and all of them had attributes that made them useful. But in this game, it's they had Ivan, the main character in Ni no Kuni has magic. The guy can shoot guns, and the girl was a healer? No. I think she was something of a fighter too. And then the other girl was a witch. She was the older girl. And they just made a great game, and also just great characters overall. Even though the character development was mostly centered in the second one, they did way better in Ni no Kuni. I don't know, it's just, and also, just rounding about, this Ni no Kuni was the only game in the series right now that was done by Studio Ghibli. Only game right now is done by Studio Ghibli, which I think is gone, Studio Ghibli, but I could not be sure. But even though Level 5, the creators for that have still the kind of art style, it's just Studio Ghibli worked on that, and that had Studio Ghibli. It's a great thing. So the animation and the whole game. So you're gonna get a remastered HD quality. Studio Ghibli. Like, you're gonna have a whole film on your game, like your game. So that makes it even 10 times better because it's done by an actually movie department. So just a roundabout, Ni no Kuni, I love it. It didn't take me a while to think about my first, like when you asked me my best game, I couldn't say Ni no Kuni, but if I really just look back, it's so easy to say Ni no Kuni was my best game. It's so easy. But yeah, I just wanted to do a conversation with y'all, just talk about a game that I love, that I know is gonna remaster, because I really wanted it, but you have to have PlayStation 3, and I'm not getting PlayStation 3 or getting the pass for, you know, whole games for PlayStation 4, because I don't feel like it, because that's the only game I would like to play. But the remastered, it's gonna be awesome, and Nintendo brought it out, did the best, and we already know Nintendo like brought out crazy stuff. But yeah, and I'll see y'all guys in the next video. It's probably gonna be a Pokemon video. So yeah, I'll see y'all guys next time.